Alright, some examples. These ones say to decide what values of the variable cannot possibly be solutions for each equation. Do not solve.
So we're just identifying the solutions.
Yes. So the way we figure out things that won't work are things that make the denominator 0. That's all we have to do is figure out what makes the denominator 0 for these. So what would make this one 0? X is what?
0.
What makes that 0?
-1.
-1. X equals -1. The other one, 5x minus 2 equals 0. So x equals what? Just solving for x.
2/5.
Yes. So those two cannot possibly be a solution. Not to say that there's not others that aren't, but we know for a fact those cannot be.
See, we never just done this.
Well, this is all building up to what we're doing.
Gosh dang it.
14. 2 over x plus 3 minus 5 over x minus 1 equals -5 over x squared plus 2x minus 3. So again, the denominators can't be 0, so that's all I'm concerned about. So I set the denominators equal to 0, so x plus 3 is equal to 0, x minus 1 equals 0. And then what does this factor into over here for this one? Yeah. X minus 1 times x plus 3. So since those are the same as these, I don't need to do them a second time. I only need to do them once. So x cannot be what? Or
1.
I think I just had a stroke. Maybe it was a good stroke.
all right, next ones, we are actually going to solve the equation. So something like 18, 4x plus 3 over 4 minus 2x over x plus 1 equals x. So how would I go about
hate this
solving
stuff.
this?
I hate this. And this is what algebra is. Anyway,
How do I do that?
multiply something.
Multiply x plus 1, 4. Multiply 4 and x plus 1. 8 multiply x plus 1 and 4.
Why do you understand?
I can actually multiply this whole thing by 4 times x plus 1 if I want. And it'll get rid of it. But yes, that is ultimately what's happening. It's just going to save you a step if you do it this way. So the 4 is going to cancel, so I'm going to have 4x plus 3 times x plus 1 minus, over here the x plus 1s are going to cancel. So that's going to be 2x times 4 equals x times 4 times x plus 1. And then we just need to multiply everything out.
Go to you. Wait a second.
4x plus 3 x 3x. Oh, you're foiling?
Yeah, well, I have to.
Oh, I didn't. Never mind. Just roll.
4x squared plus 7x plus
Now I don't know what to do. Do you get all your x's on one side or something like that?
Yeah. I'm looking to see how they want you to leave your answer, so just bear with me 1 second.
Isn't the answer just 3? Oh, never mind. Because if you subtract it, then it's.
Whoa.
Wait, so what'd you say to do? Sorry, I was trying to see how they wanted you to write your answers.
Wait a second. Wait 1 second. What the heck?
Oh, son of a biscuit. Sadly. Lumber.
Wait.
22. 3 over x minus 2 plus 1 over x plus 2 equals 12 over x squared minus 4. So what does this factor into over here?
X plus 2. X minus 2.
X plus 2 times x minus 2. So then
You
what?
Just multiply the whole thing by something. X. That. Is that what you're
Yep.
multiplying by?
Oh.
So then when we multiply the whole entire equation by this, the x minus 2's will cancel, leaving you with 3 times x plus 2 plus the x plus 2's will cancel, leaving you with 1 times x minus 2, which is just going to be x minus 2, equals, the whole thing's going to cancel over here, the bottom, so that leaves you just with 12.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of easy. 3x plus 6 plus x minus 2 equals 12. And then it's going to be 2x plus 4.
4x.
I almost just made these
How would you-
stupidest mistakes.
Oh, I'm literally something. Yeah, I cannot. It's just going to be x equals 2.
Yep.
Okay, that makes sense actually. Good choice.
I rock with the pink.
I also think the pink will look good. Are you just going off like a group of guys?
So, bar.
Unless I need a date, it's X.
4 columns. I'm thinking of the extra credit right now. And I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm kind of.
Hope was sitting there reciting it before the,
You were.
like before but she took the quiz, and they didn't know it was on there. It was just,
Decided like it was crazy.
she really was. It was funny.
Okay.
All right.
The extra credit is not happening, but I'm scared.
I'm so stupid, bro.
You don't have to. I mean, if you remember even just like part of it.
Yeah, I have to remember. I need to put everything I know.
I literally
It'll get me some. It'll get me some.
forgot today was chapel and we ordered our food for like 12 o'clock. At least we'll know it'll be ready when we get there.
All right, so same instructions, even though it's like a new section of the problems. I don't know why they do it that way, but. What does this part factor into?
X
Plus 1, x minus 1.
equals
X times x plus 1.
Oh.
So that's going to be this stuff, so I need to multiply by what?
Nah.
So over here, x plus 1s are going to cancel, so I have x times 4x plus 3 plus On the next part, the x's are going to cancel, so I have 2 times x plus 1 equals, the bottom's completely going to cancel, so it's just equal to 1. You can just add it to my stack if you're done.
Oh, I like the cow.
Ariel gave it to me. Apparently her like cousin is like a graphic designer and makes stuff like that.
Huh. Who would have thunk?
There's like stripes going through the projector. Whoa, that was weird.
Okay, so 5x plus 3x.
Multiply.
4.
You gotta do distribute.
4x squared. Plus
PEMDAS.
3x. I know, I don't know what I was. Plus 2x. Plus 1 equals 1. I mean 2 equals 2.
1.
1. Oh my gosh, am I
Just having a stroke, I think.
I don't know. Hold on, I have to erase all this because I literally wrote down the wrong thing.
So combine like terms.
Now what?
Oh, this seat is cold. So move the 2 to the other side.
Now what?
Use mine.
Is it factorable?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Factors being what?
So I got
4 and 1.
Yes. You're welcome to use your method. Some of your friends in your junior class would like you to teach them that method. I told them about it the other day. They're like, "Can you show us?" And I was like, "I don't remember it, so probably not."
I absolutely cannot tell you that.
X plus 1x plus 4.
So we have 4x plus 1 times x plus 1 equals 0. Set each piece equal to 0. So I get x equals negative 1/4, x equals negative 1.
We started thinking about lunch, and now I don't know. Okay.
pizza day.
Now, really quick though, take these answers and look back into the original equation. If I plug in negative 1, what's going to happen?
No. It's not gonna work. It is gonna work?
No, I'm like,
Yeah,
yes, you're
I was
right.
like-
It's not going to work. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. Can't have that.
So it's gonna be negative 1.
So it's gone. So it's just negative 1/4.
Yeah.
That's why we have to check them.
Okay.
All right, 28 negative x over x plus 1 minus 1 over x minus 1 equals negative 2 over x squared minus 1. What does this factor into?
This looks very unappealing to me.
X minus 1.
X plus 1, x minus 1. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, but the last one was literally x squared plus 1, and that's not what we did.
It was x squared plus x. So now I'm multiplying by that. So my x plus 1's cancel, so I'm left with negative x times x minus 1 minus x minus 1's cancel, so I'm left with x plus 1. I'm going to write the 1 there for the sake of the fact that it's a negative, so we make sure we don't forget about it. The denominator completely cancels with the next one, so it's negative 2. negative x squared plus x minus 1 equals negative 2. So x's go away, add the 2 over, negative x squared plus 1 equals 0.
Whoa.
Am I missing something?
No.
This is just all the x's.
Is this just
So then get x by itself, move the 1 over, negative x squared equals negative 1, x squared equals 1, x equals plus or minus 1. But what's going to happen if I plug those in?
It's not gonna work.
It's not going to work. Neither of them are going to work, right? So my solution is the empty set.
okay? That definitely makes sense.
Can we upload these
I-
videos so I can get them?
Yeah, I can also airdrop it to you when
Oh,
we're done if
perfect.
you want.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I understand. Usually, I don't understand what's going on. I understand how to get there, but I sure don't understand how that makes sense. But it makes sense. But I'm saying if we weren't together,
It wouldn't make sense.
If you got here and you didn't give me this, it would only be like 1 point off because that's, I mean, this is definitely a new thing to like actually be checking them. Usually we just say that whatever the solutions they give you work, but now we're talking about the fact that they don't.
fancy up in here. I don't know how I feel about this.
Like Applebee's?
Speaking of Applebee's, did you know the one by the mall is closed?
Yeah, the one in Hampton's still open.
I don't really like Applebee's, but
I don't either, but. All right, what about one like this one?
oh, see the laugh?
His face.
The other day was worse.
Oh, that was
I
the
don't
best
think we
facial
have enough
expression
brain
I've
power
ever
to do this.
seen.
We only have 5 minutes.
Yes,
If this one's an x squared and this is an x, what do I need to multiply by to get rid of those?
X squared.
I just need to multiply by x squared all the way across. Okay?
Everything times x.
All right, I got
So when
it.
I do this,
7x squared.
That cancels.
Bonds cancel. So it's just 7x squared.
it's just 7.
It's
7
just 7.
plus.
Now what happens with the next one? If I multiply 19 over x times x squared, what do I have?
19x. I don't know. 6x squared.
6x.
Move it over.
I don't like it. Negative 6x. No.
I'm going to go the other way because I want a positive first value, but that's fine.
Negative 7.
Minus 19x minus 7 plus minus 7.
Now what?
Factor.
Girl, I don't know.
Right? We factor.
Factors of what?
42.
42.
Wait, I have a quick question. Where does 42 come from?
2 and negative
6 times negative 7.
Oh.
What?
2 and negative
2 and negative 21. So 6x squared plus 2x minus 21x, or whatever Ethan's fancy method is, minus 7. I'm going to take out a 2x from the first one. That leaves me with 3x plus 1. I'm going to take out a negative 7 from the next one. That leaves me with 3x plus 1. So I have 2x minus 7 times 3x plus 1 equals 0.
Set it. Each one's to 0. Oh, one of them's going to be a fraction. Darn it. They're both going to be fractions.
Now, just go back and look at the problem. What values cannot work? X cannot be what?
0.
0. So that's the only thing they can't work. So as long as it's not 0, they're going to work. So what is this one?
7 over 2x.
And then negative.
Or that's no x, but like 7 over 2. And then the next one is 1 over 3.
Hey,
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Go team.
All right, based on where we've gotten, if you would like to start them tonight so that you don't have as much over the weekend.
We have to do our worksheets too, so not doing it tonight.
Wait, what worksheets?
oh,
We
you
did them yesterday.
Oh.
They're due tomorrow, the rest of them.
Who was he yesterday?
What worksheets?
She was
Yeah, she was here for this
We did
class
it in
yesterday.
class.
Oh,
It was like
those
7
were,
word
those
problems.
were, those were
13,
I'm sick of all these word problems.
I thought math.
My ear hurts really bad.
17, 21,
Uploaded pictures of the volleyball game. Of Portsmouth.
25. RB, what you have for now, I will add to it tomorrow when we finish the section, but
Stacey, look how much